World War III.
World War III. World War III. World War III. World War III. World War III. Okay.
That's enough. That's enough.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So World War III started. Hooray!
Hell yeah, dude.
That's great.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Well, no. It's already. You don't have to wait. It's already happened.
I can't wait to go.
You're not going.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can't. It's other side of the world.
I can't wait to be drafted. We're gonna go over, dude.
I don't think we are.
We're gonna be put over there by our government.
Well, it's only. Does Australia even have a stake, or are they just like, "Hey, Putin, don't do that"?
Yeah.
Is that? I don't really know much.
Basically, yeah.
Really? Is that how it is?
Yeah.
We should probably have.
Well, Ukraine. No, I know a bit. Okay. Ukraine's not in NATO, so they're not actually like helping Ukraine with military forces.
And for those who don't know what NATO is, can you explain it? Just assume that I don't, because I definitely do know. I 100% know what NATO is.
Well, they're like an alliance of nations, gay nations.
Right.
Yeah.
And Russia's not in.
No.
They're not in Team NATO.
No.
Okay. Is this the same thing with how World War II was Axis and Allies?
Not really. It's sort of different.
It sounds exactly the same to me.
Nah.
I don't know things.
Yeah. You fucking don't.
No, I don't. If you wanted to invade a country, which country would you pick? Any country. Doesn't have to be like of any sort of military value or like strategic thing. It's just for fun. If you want to invade a country for fun.
Well, okay. I think like I wouldn't want it to like put up much of a fight. It's probably something with like a small military.
Right. So what's the smallest military that there is?
Well, I that's not about that. Like I think the smallest military is like Vatican City. But that's like the Vatican City. It's like almost nothing.
Okay. All right.
But probably
what you're saying is you want to invade the Vatican City?
No, I think we should invade like Mexico.
There's no way. This is you.
No.
Yeah. I said the question was which country would you want to invade?
The fact is, I invade a country and I'm taking you with me.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We get to invade a country each.
No, you're like on the front lines of my army.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. See, I had a much better answer than Mexico.
You're my second in command.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's good.
It's like sunny over there. I want to like suntan.
Right. Okay. Now, hear me out. Right.
No. No. Mexico's kind of bad, isn't it?
I mean, Mexico's all right. I think. I've never been.
There's literally like nothing there.
All my knowledge of Mexico comes from Breaking Bad.
I would not want to go to Mexico. Like, there's literally nothing there. I just want to go to the United States instead of Mexico.
There's things going on in Mexico I think you'd enjoy.
Yeah, you get like tortured by cartels.
That's only if you are against the cartel. If you join the cartel, you
could still get tortured to death even if you join the cartel.
That's not true.
But then also, the government would be after you too.
That's probably true.
And the police will shoot you and kill you.
Okay, all right. So you just want to go on a holiday. I said, which country do you want to invade?
Okay.
All right.
I want to invade.
Just for a laugh.
I want to invade South Korea and unify it and become North Korea.
You don't work for North Korea.
Unified North Korea.
This is an independent invasion.
I want unified North Korea.
Okay, all right. See, now I had an idea.
End the Korean War with a North Korean victory.
Yeah. Is the Korean War still going?
Like there hasn't been any like treaty to say it's ended, so technically it is.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool. We're getting into some history shit that I wasn't expecting.
You just don't know anything about history.
No, I know things about history.
You know things.
I just don't know the same things.
Did you even know that the Korean War was a thing?
Yeah, I knew about the Korean War. Yeah.
You forgot about it though. Everyone forgets about the Korean War.
Yeah, the Korean War's very
because it's like, oh yeah, World War II, Vietnam.
Didn't China join North Korea?
Yeah.
I guess I know things.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an educated guess.
You asked me.
Yeah. But I asked in a way that it was like, hey,
didn't China join North Korea? It's like, yes, of course.
Okay, cool. Obviously, I know the Korean War.
Like, of course I knew. Like, of course. Gee, man.
And I've also seen James Bond's Die Another Day, where he's got the hovercraft over the mines between the North Korea and South Korea.
Literally, that is the Korean War. Yeah, that's what happened in the Korean War. That's
pretty much where all my knowledge of the Korean War
came from. Die Another Day, the best Bond film.
Maybe not the best, but probably my favorite.
I'm not being serious when I say it's the best.
I'm being 100% serious. It is my favorite.
It's your favorite?
Favorite James Bond movie.
Die Another Day.
Yep.
I get that. Yep. It's fun. I like watching it.
It's good. Right when he parachutes in. Sorry, is he paragliding? He paraglides in on a CGI tsunami.
That's like the end of the movie, dude.
No, that's the start.
That's not.
You sure? Because he's parachuting. Yeah. He's going into Korea.
He doesn't parachute in a tsunami into North Korea. That's not true.
Maybe it's South Korea.
No. The tsunami part is at the end of the movie. He probably parachutes into North Korea.
You sure it's at the end?
The tsunami's at the end. The shitty CGI tsunami is at the end of the film.
Because I know there's the ice palace shit that melts. And
That's
it's kind of tracking.
At the end of the film as well.
I thought that was just another thing that they were doing.
That is another thing at the end of the film, near the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I need to rewatch the movie.
Bro, you need to rewatch Die Another Day.
Yeah. Well, it should be a good fun movie.
It is.
Yeah.
It is a fun movie.
James Bond invades Korea.
It's one of the films that they chose to put in 007 Legends. So therefore, it's great.
Yeah. That's good.
Didn't you play that part in the game?
No, I didn't get the game.
Oh, you didn't get it.
I was going to get the game, but I decided not to. I want to give my answer before we delve into further topics.
I want to give my answer on James Bond.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll backtrack then after my answer. I want to invade Madagascar.
So you see the animals dancing and shit?
That's exactly right.
You literally just want to meet Alex the Lion.
That's exactly right. Marty the Zebra, played by Chris Rock. And is it Chris Rock or is it Eddie Murphy?
It's Chris Rock.
Good, just double
checking.
checking.
All black comedians are the same.
They are
Chris
not all
Rock
the same.
And Eddie Murphy.
That is not what I said.
Fucking hell.
I was just confirmed. Sometimes they sound the same with the voice and the way they act.
God.
The way that they act sometimes.
Hey, Mr. Lawrence Fishburne. I'm Samuel Jackson. What the fuck?
That's not what I said. That's
what you do.
People.
That is literally you. Yeah. That one news presenter who's like, "That's Lawrence Fishburne." No, I'm Samuel. Oh no, he said. Was it the other way around?
I think people thought Samuel L. Jackson was Lawrence Fishburne. I think I know the interview.
Yeah. He's like, Lawrence Fishburne. Do I look like Lawrence Fishburne to you? I'm Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to invade Madagascar. Just for a laugh.
Just for the dancing.
Yeah.
Just for the lemurs.
Yeah. I know they moved to Africa later on, but you want to get them in the sweet spot between the first and second movie.
Yeah. No, I want to use it as like a nuclear testing site. What do you think? I want to test the Tsar
Madagascar no more.
I want to check out. I want to test the Tsar bomber. You seen that?
Yeah, I think
that's the biggest nuke of all time.
Yes, I've seen that.
It's so insane.
And you just want to nuke Madagascar?
I want to test the Tsar bomber.
I don't think you have to test it.
I want to.
But you don't have to. You can just.
I want to watch.
You know how it goes. You've seen it.
I want to test it.
Okay.
On Madagascar specifically.
Madagascar, okay.
There's no one there. There's only Alex the Lion. Who cares?
Okay. Oh no, there's the tourist. Remember, there's that old woman that just like beats the fuck out of everyone.
Is she on Madagascar or is that's the second one?
She's in the zoo in the first one. I
think.
Yeah,
she's in the zoo in New York in the first one. And the
and
second
then she shows
one.
Up, yeah.
When and the tour bus in number 2. Escape to Africa.
Yes.
That's a pretty good name. Escape to Africa, like the second film. They put the 2.
Yeah. Love when movies do that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know my favorite example of that is the Fear Games. Mm-hmm. The third game.
It's not. That's not. I said movies.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same
titles.
Thing.
It's titles.
It's titles. Yes, but it's
titles.
You could have also said Left 4 Dead, and I would have said the same thing.
But that's a game too.
Yes, I know. If you said it was a game,
we're not talking about games.
I'm trying to fucking movies.
It doesn't matter. It's titles.
All right.
Titles.
Titles then.
Oh fucking! It's a stupid distinction.
I asked for movies and you gave me a game.
I'm saying titles.
I know you're saying titles.
It doesn't matter what it is.
I specified movie.
Movie titles.
Yeah.
What movie title does that? I don't fucking know.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Shut up. Fuck up. Too Fast, Too Furious. That's a classic.
Yeah.
That's a national treasure.
I haven't seen it.
How dare you shit. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You've never seen Too Fast, Too Furious.
No, I think I've only seen 5, 7, 8, and Hobbs and Shaw.
Fuck, man.
And the first one.
Okay, at least you've seen the first one.
Yeah.
That one's like the best one.
Like
probably that one or 5.
The DVD players.
Yeah.
It's a funny plot to look back at.
I love the first one.
It was good.
You got to watch the second one though. It's so silly. Like like nitrous is basically like hyperspeed.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
And the cars roll over the top and all that.
Awesome. There are YouTube videos where they're like, it takes this amount of time to turn a corner, and the cars are going at this speed, so the amount of footage that there actually is not physically possible.
Yeah.
Based on the yeah.
It's
good. You love when YouTube videos do that. It's
when they
always,
debunk the films.
It's always it doesn't take the fun out of it. It puts more fun in.
That happens in one of the Wallace and Gromit films when they're chasing the penguin. The house is literally like they're going so fast and so far that the set is actually just just multiple versions of the house, like just you know what I'm saying.
There's that where like they're on the
train tracks.
Yeah, and they're just like they're putting
the house
it down
is
as they
too
go.
far. Like the speeds and everything they're going, the house isn't big enough, like at all.
But you see, Wallace and Gromit is made of Play-Doh.
That means nothing. But they acknowledge that it's sort of cool because they have the set.
Gromit looks directly into the camera and he doesn't speak except for this one time, and he goes, "We are made out of Play-Doh," and then it's never addressed ever again. Yeah. That's a real scene.
I want to die. Bloodshot eyes, blood spilling out of his eyes.
Yeah.
Creepy pasta.
Creepy.
Creepy and that's
Play-Doh.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you scream a lot, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was an alien, everybody. An alien just came in. Wow, an alien came in through the window. That was pretty crazy.
You could guess what color the alien was just by the sound of the scream.
Yeah.
Do you want
Viewer, it's up to you to guess.
Yes.
What color that is. Put it in the description below. What color is the alien?
Description or comments?
Color and description. How big are their eyes? What's their shape of their head?
Describe the alien just based on the scream. Can we have the scream one more time, please? I don't know if that was a good bit or not. It was a good scream.
That was pretty good. That was
a good scream. I've got to remember
that alien will destroy Ukraine.
Yeah, the aliens are invading Ukraine. You know, if there was an alien invasion this year, I wouldn't be surprised.
It'd be funny if they joined Russia. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like Putin meets with the little green aliens and he shakes their hand.
You see, it's like that. There's full news coverage and shit. They like come down. If I'm imagining, do you know what's the movie? Monsters vs. Aliens? Right?
I love that movie.
Where the president goes up and he's like trying to communicate with the big robot with the piano. Yes,
so good.
No piano, but it's Putin and
it's a little green alien.
It's a little green alien.
Yeah,
and the whole thing's televised. I can picture it right now.
It's like and no violence. The alien wants to help the Russians. He's like biga boga biga boga, and he's like yep. That would be so. And like all these security guys going yep, let him through. Yep. All of it. It would be, that would be so. Hilarious. That'd be so funny.
Very important detail. Are the green aliens glowing or not?
I don't see why they'd be glowing. Are they like radioactive?
Because that's how I'm picturing. No, they're not radioactive, but they're glowing like they are.
Maybe they have like glowing eyes. You know what I mean?
I'm picturing the whole thing like a full glow stick.
Maybe
that's what I'm picturing.
Maybe at night. Maybe at night they're glowing.
Yeah, okay, they glow at night.
Yeah, they glow at night. It's like a green glow stick.
Terrible, imagine this is like, we need light, just like fucking break an alien over your knee. You hear a crack and it's just glowing. Actually, don't they do that in Despicable Me?
Yeah. They turn a minion into a glow stick. Yeah. You're right. I vaguely remember that.
So what, do all the minions have that ability? You have to assume yes, yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah, they're all just
they would just have these like handyman like skills implanted into them. I don't know.
So okay, picture this, right? Despicable Me 4.
Yeah.
And it's minions versus Gru, okay? Because they're running out of ideas.
Yeah, they're killing. They're trying to kill Gru.
They're trying to kill Gru, but Gru's got all these like slapstick weapons. So he pulls out a giant hammer. He's just hitting them, and they're flying around everywhere. But as they're being hit, they're now glowing. Yeah. Every single one of them. So you can see exactly which ones he's hit, how many there are. Yeah. And I can't remember where I was going with this, but just picture.
It would be like Helm's Deep.
Yes.
But with minions and
minions
Gru.
and Gru. Yeah, that's exactly what.
And like the old man Russell Brand or whatever his name is in that. And,
Russell Brand is not in.
He plays the old dude, I think.
In Lord of the Rings.
In Despicable Me.
Okay, that's what I was.
Were you really thinking I said?
Yes,
Russell
in Helm's
Brand
Deep. You said Russell Brand in Helm's Deep. That's what you said.
Yeah, as the old guy.
Yeah.
A part of Gru's army. You fucking idiot.
Okay, yeah. So you're picturing live action. I'm still picturing animation.
I am literally still picturing animation, you dickhead. I'm picturing them in Helm's Deep. The fuck are you talking about?
Have you seen those very haunting pictures of minions if they were real? Do you know what
I might have seen those. I've seen like the ones with the drip and all that. And
I wonder if I could
roll on their teeth and all that.
That's not the same thing.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to Bing search. I'm going to Bing search.
Bing bong bing. Yep.
Yep, that's how.
Imagine if they dropped minions into Ukraine.
Yeah, that's.
You think minions are working for Putin right now?
I don't think so.
They'd have to be.
No.
No,
it's too outlandish.
Who were they working for in 1939 to 1945?
Gee, that's a good question. That's a very
That's
good
a
question.
good question. that they gloss over in the films. They don't even address
They suspiciously skip that era.
They suspiciously skip 1939. That'd be so funny if they made a reference to it though. If it's just like in a picture frame on the wall, they're just with Hitler.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I heard something recently. So in the King's Man, there's a post-credit scene where there's like they're putting together an Avengers-style group of evil people, and it's full of like basically cartoonishly evil people and historical figures.
One of them is Hitler.
One of them is Hitler.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh,
like,
World War II post-credit scene.
His name is Adolf Hitler. Now I can't verify this for sure, but I'm
Avengers style. I'm soy facing right now. Oh my god!
Don't ever say soy
World War
facing.
World War II post-credit scene.
Oh.
Hitler, World War II, King's Man. They're gonna be fighting Hitler. Oh, you know.
Yeah, I cannot find a realistic minion. They all look like the fucking jelly bean.
When have you seen? This is like in a dream you had.
Maybe.
It's not even real.
I don't know. Sometimes I get weird dreams.
There's literally never been a realistic minion.
Nah, and there shouldn't be ever.
Yeah. Like you know what? You know what is like disturbing?
What?
It's like the realistic art of like live action Dragon Ball characters. Because they're all simple in the show,
right?
But then when they try to make them live action, they look really strange. You know what I mean?
Because they're cartoons.
Yeah, let me show you.
All right.
Let me show you. It's so weird. It's so
as long
weird.
as you can keep stalling with your voice while you bring up the image on Bing.com.
Bing.com. We love Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling.
That's not what I said.
Bing Chilling. We like to Bing Chilling.
This part of the podcast is sponsored by China. Bing Chilling.
We love Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling. My favorite.
I'm so glad you're bringing up a visual reference in an audio-only podcast.
Look at this.
Yep, that's
This looks like a fat Asian dude.
That's exactly what I'm
He's like pink
picturing.
fat Asian man.
Yeah.
You know? Hold on. This crazy character. Isn't he a crazy dude?
I don't want you to show me any more of these.
Look, this one looks fucking goofy. Look
Yeah,
at
no
that.
shit. Yeah.
That looks so fucking...
That looks like a Soul Calibur character.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, no, look at this.
Alright, I'm looking. Yeah, okay, that's enough. Stop showing. Put your phone down. I'm gonna move on.
Krillin, he's got no nose. They erased the dude's nose.
Which can be done, it's been proven.
Yeah.
You know what else has been proven? I found out something recently, and this is fact. So, do you know what the concept behind Foxtel used to be?
What?
So, it would be they've separated network television into different channels, and you only pay for what you want.
Yeah.
So, back in the olden days, Dark
The old
Ages,
days, yeah.
it was reasonably priced. You wouldn't have to pay for what you didn't want to watch.
You sound like an old man, dude.
Yeah. See,
I
never had Foxtel.
day.
Yeah. No, it wasn't even my day. This was like before.
No, this
my
was
day.
your day, except
Yeah.
you just didn't have it.
Yeah.
Back in my day, we watched Foxtel.
Yes.
And we got to pay for what we wanted.
Yes. Then they started packaging things together so that you have to get all of it, and they just charge more, and you still wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Streaming services came along, and they're trying to like push out the old Foxtel model. But now they're doing the same thing. So I found out on Amazon Prime that there are channels, with quotation marks, in Amazon Prime where you have to pay extra to view what's on there, just like old Foxtel. And I think that's stupid. Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Well, I think it's just I think it works similarly to like there's just different streaming services with different things on it. It's very.
Would you say there are too many streaming services, or should they all be monopolized by one company?
Neither. Like the thing is, I think there are quite a few streaming services, and everything's too stretched out over everything, over all of these streaming services. But also, they should not be monopolized into one thing. That's just a bad idea.
Well, it's like if you want to watch South Park, you have to go to the new streaming service, Paramount Plus.
Well, there's that, and then there's the. Yeah, there's all of the streaming services for all of the channels, 9+, 10+.
Yeah, those ones are free.
Oh, those are free?
But they'll put 6 ads in the show.
Oh, well, they probably have a premium service where it's like you pay for it, so there's no ads.
Yeah, but it's
same
like,
with YouTube,
if
right?
you really want to watch Home and Away, like, come on.
I know some people who'd really want to.
I know
Home and Away.
it's not even good. Like, that shit's
No. The thing is, the type of people who watch Home and Away don't want to watch it, don't want to stream it. They just want to watch it when it's on.
Yeah,
that's my parents.
And not even watch. Like sometimes it's just on in the background.
Yeah,
it's like it's. I don't know
my parents don't want to stream old like Farmer Wants a Wife episode. What's the better one? What's Married at First Sight episodes? But
you're gonna say that's the better one. You think. So, all right, rank the dating shows. The dating shows.
Okay, all right.
So you got Married at First Sight. You think that's the best one?
I don't know. Me personally, no.
Okay, all right. I've got another one for you. Beauty and the Geek.
Beauty and the Geek. That's probably up there. I like that one. Well, the old one was decent.
Okay, so from research into the show, you can very clearly see that depending on what country is hosting it, it depends really on the people and what the content is. So the American one, they're just like backstabbing each other and shit. They're just like they're
it's
basically
just a game
fighting.
show. It's just Big Brother.
Yeah,
you know?
That's another one. No, Big Brother's not a fucking dating show. Don't worry about that shit. And,
game show.
But the Australian one, like everyone's very supportive and nice to each other.
Well, that's the new one. The old Australian one, they're still playing games on that, and it's still
not quite.
The attitude's different.
Yes,
yeah.
Like it's very clearly competitive, like a way more like aggressively competitive.
Well, on the old one, they went to a fuck. Damn, dude, I almost puked. No, I'm kidding around. They went to a fucking mansion.
Yeah.
In the old one.
Yeah. And it's not even that old. That was like a couple of years ago.
They're more like almost 10 now.
No.
Literally almost 10. It came out like 2013, 2014, 2012, around there.
And what year are we in?
2022.
And is there 10 years difference between 2022 and 2014?
8. I did say 2012, 2013.
Yeah, but
we're literally nearing the 10-year mark.
I don't think it's there. I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's there, but it's not quite.
I don't think it is.
So what you're saying is 3 years doesn't make a difference and you date a 17-year-old. Is that what you're saying?
What, are you retarded? Are you a fucking retard?
Am I accusing you of being a pedophile?
No.
Why were you so uncertain with the question?
Because I don't know whether you're accusing me.
Well,
you're being retarded.
You see, Your Honor, he's clearly incompetent and he should be jailed immediately.
Dude, I had, you know the movie Devil's Advocate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the start of that on. I didn't know I didn't really know the plot of the film. Mm-hmm. Right at the start, the dude has to defend, like, a clear child, like, molester.
Really?
Right at the start. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. Like, the dude, the girl's literally describing it in the movie at the start.
Yeah.
And the dude who did it is literally sitting there, like, getting off on it. And Keanu Reeves is like, he's his lawyer, and he's looking at it, and he's like, yeah, he's getting pissed off and shit. And they leave the courtroom for a break, and he's like, as a lawyer, I advise to stay the fuck away from me. You know, and but then I read the plot because I knew where this was going, and I'm like, oh, no.
So what happens then? What happens? Just spoil the movie.
Yeah. Basically, they get him out of the charges because they do a crossbench thing, and they completely invalidate, like, the evidence or whatever, something like that. And I'm like, oh no, I don't want to watch that.
Okay.
I don't want like that. Because he works for the devil. Like that's what he does. That's what he gets to working.
Okay.
You know, but still, it's like that's so.
The moral of the story is that all lawyers are evil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
That's a very good.
Al Pacino is a good actor.
He is. That's not a controversial opinion.
She's got a great ass. Have you seen that?
No. What's that from?
In Heat.
And
you got your head all the way up it.
Didn't we cover this a couple episodes ago where I said I hadn't seen Heat?
Not true, never. I've never talked about Heat.
I'm pretty sure.
I've never talked about the masterpiece film Heat. I've never said it. Never.
What other masterpieces has Al Pacino been in? I'm thinking...
Great ass!
I'm thinking... what's that movie?
I know. Jack and Jill.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes, I was trying to remember. Like
Dunkachino.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's like it's not.
It's a brand new game. Dunkachino.
I was backtracking the plot. I was like, okay, I know Adam Sandler's in it. He plays his own twin, and it's like when they're called, and then you said Jack and Jill.
Yeah. That is. We were thinking the exact same thing.
Yes,
we know.
We do know.
Absolutely.
When did that come out? Was that 2014?
That was like 2011.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
I think it was a couple of years before I saw it, and. Yeah. No, I'm not going to watch it again.
That movie's amazing.
No, I don't think it is.
He tries to do it with Adam Sandler. That's so bad. You know he was doing it for the paycheck, man. Yeah. That's so
Well, hang on. Look, if you've got a mate who has his own movie production company and he's like, hey, I'll hire you, we'll put lots of money in, you'll make a lot of money, and you just get to laugh and have a good time.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I don't even know if he had a good time. I don't know. I don't know. He probably did.
Yeah. You'd have to enjoy taking the piss out of yourself after that many years in film.
Yeah, I guess. Well, that's what Robert De Niro started doing in like the 2000s.
But then he went back to serious, didn't he?
He sort of went back to the serious stuff a little bit.
What was he doing in 2000s then?
Like Meet the Fockers and shit. Like stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
A lot of the older actors at the time were doing that stuff. Yeah, I think Gene Hackman's last film is like some comedy film.
Okay, yeah.
I forget what it's called, but that's...
Okay, I don't have any information to help carry on the
Do you even know who Gene Hackman is?
The name sounds familiar, but there's no
Fuck's
face
sake.
attached.
Lex Luthor, Superman.
I know exactly who it is now.
Fucking hell.
Because you're talking about the original Superman movie, or is that someone else?
Oh my god. Yeah, it's Jesse Eisenberg.
No, I'm talking about fucking...
Kevin Spacey.
It's not sorry. I was thinking of Brandon Marlowe.
Brandon Marlowe.
Mm-hmm. Lex Luthor in Superman 1. You know, there's the
That's
Superman.
Gene Hackman.
Oh, that is Gene Hackman.
Who the fuck is Brandon Marlowe?
Brandon Marlowe's is Lex Luthor.
Marlon Brando.
That's it. That's his name.
You fucking idiot. Brandon Marlowe. He plays his dad. His actual dad.
All right. I understand now. I get it. Okay, look, I had things mixed up, but now everything is clear.
Dude.
Everything is clear.
Oh my god.
But see, the point I was making is that if
Marlowe,
I didn't have
the
to pay,
Godfather. Yes, is Vito Corleone.
If I didn't have to pay extra to have different channels on a streaming service, then I'd have all access to all content, and I wouldn't make stupid mistakes like this.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't have to. I would know everything.
You're a goofball, man.
Yeah, well, you know
that's
what?
So silly. No, Gene Hackman played Lex Luthor in the first Superman.
Okay, all right. Now that's clear.
And Marlon Brando played Kal-El's dad.
Marlon.
Yeah.
Whoops.
He sent Zod and them to the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, look, that was my bad.
Man.
All right.
He's in Apocalypse Now. You know, he's the main bad dude in that. You seen that movie?
I don't think I've seen it in full.
Damn, dude.
I don't know how we keep ending up talking about movies. No matter how far away I try to segue it, you just keep bringing it back.
What did you try to segue to get us away from movies? We're like Al Pacino, Jack and Jill. And shit.
but way before that.
Yeah.
It was like, I think I kept trying to ask you about what country to invade.
Yeah.
That's how far back it was.
Yeah.
Half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Roughly. Not that we could see at the clock.
Yeah.
And how long
Life's like a movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Life is not like a movie itself.
No, it's not. It's not. And if it was, it wouldn't
be a shit movie.
Yeah. For you, it'd be a great movie.
Oh, shut up. No, not true.
Yeah, very, very true.
Not true. Not true.
Let's see. What else is on the agenda? You said to remind you of Gary Webb.
Yeah, Gary Webb. I'm gonna read out how he died. So basically, he was like a journalist. He leaked CIA shit.
Well, finally, we have an interesting topic, not about movies.
Well, we can make it about movies.
Can we not?
Why not? Anyway, I'll read out to you the Wikipedia page on how he died.
Okay.
Webb was found dead in his Carmichael home on December 10th, 2004, with 2 gunshot wounds to the head. His death was ruled a suicide by the Sacramento County Coroner's Office. According to a description of Webb's injuries in the Los Angeles Times, he shot himself with a .38 revolver, which he placed near his right ear. The first shot went through his face and exited at his cheek, and the coroner's staff concluded that the second shot hit an artery. After the local newspaper reported that Webb had died from multiple gunshots, the coroner's office received so many calls asking about Webb's death that Sacramento County Coroner Robert Lyons issued a statement confirming Webb had died by suicide. When asked by 2 local reporters about the possibility of 2 gunshots being a suicide, Lyons reported, "It's unusual in a suicide case to have 2 shots, but it has been done in the past, and it is in fact a distinct possibility." News coverage noted that there were widespread rumors on the internet at the time that Webb had been killed as retribution for his Dark Alliance series, published 8 years before. Webb's ex-wife Susan Bell told reporters that she believed Webb had died of suicide. "The way he was acting, it would be hard for me to believe it was anything but suicide," she said. According to Bell, Webb had been unhappy for some time over his inability to get a job at another major newspaper. He had sold his house the week before his death because he was unable to afford the mortgage. After Webb's death, a collection of the stories from before and after the Dark Alliance series was published. The collection, The Killing Game, selected stories from the author of Dark Alliance, was edited by Webb's son, Eric. So,
Okay, so when you initially said 2 gunshots to the head.
Yes.
Yeah, that's when you're like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But the way they explain it with the coroner's report about how he missed, you can...
It's so... How are you missing... Right ear.
All right. Imagine this, right? Okay, everyone at home can follow.
I'm pointing it literally right ear.
Everyone listening can follow.
Even if you went below,
look.
you had to do that.
Mime a gun in your hand right now, all right? Everyone, okay?
Yeah, everyone, mime a gun, put it right to the side of your head, no matter where you are listening to this.
Now, pretend that you're a bit nervous, all right? So your hand's shaking a little bit. Okay.
Yep. I'm nervous.
All right. Now, you're like milliseconds away from pulling the trigger, and it's just, you could miss.
You can't miss.
You can't miss.
It's right at your fucking head.
If you're panicking, yeah, you could miss.
That's so stupid, dude.
Look, it is stupid, but it's possible.
2 gunshot wounds to the fucking head.
Well, look, if you missed the first one, you have to do it again.
Missed.
You can't walk around.
Okay, you got to admit though, it's so funny though if you actually like missed.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, dude, you suck. Oh shit! I gotta. No, the thing is, it would have gone like, and you're like...
That's true. Maybe he kept that. Maybe he just like, his head flinched.
Yeah, he like would have, like, I don't know. It's so weird.
It is weird, but it's still plausible.
It's not.
It is.
It's a lot less plausible than you'd think. Like, oh yeah, I'm going to put gun here, goes off, and it's like, the thing is...
See, you keep angling it. I can see what
you're doing.
You
would angle it. You would. But even then, it's like right next to your brain. I don't know how you're not hitting anything.
Maybe he's holding it like this.
That's so stupid.
I know, it's stupid.
It's stupid, like this,
but it happened. Well, maybe
angled away from your head.
All right, maybe he sneezed. Maybe he sneezed. All right.
Oh shit! But then it said that he hit an artery or something. Like, what? Are you fucking stupid?
For the second one.
Yeah, I know, but it's like for the second one, like, how did you not just readjust to hit your fucking head? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird.
He clearly did it the amateur way, from side on instead of down up, or in the mouth. Right?
Yeah, that's what the CIA agents should have done.
Yeah.
Should have placed it in his mouth.
Yes, that would have...
Back of the head. Back of the head.
Yeah. 2 shots to the back of the head, suicide.
Should have done him the Kurt Cobain treatment, gave him a shotgun. That's how Kurt Cobain died, by the way.
Yeah. Also suicide.
Also suicide, perpetrated by Courtney Love.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Or is it?
Maybe it is. Was that
on
X-Files?
This episode of The Twilight Zone? The Twilight Zone. Kurt Cobain didn't commit
That wasn't
suicide.
good enough. Like that tune that you made was not good enough to be recognizable.
No, it's like, oh, what? Yeah, like,
I know what the Twilight Zone theme is, but the first time you did that, yes. Yeah. That one is.
Yeah, like that.
The first time you did it, it did not sound like anything.
I would have done that.
Yes, okay. That's what I didn't know what you were going for. That's why I have to clarify. Yeah.
And they do that.
Yeah, they do that. We need
imagine, if you will, a man shoots himself twice in the head. It's ruled a suicide.
Did it? Wasn't there a reboot of The Twilight Zone?
Yeah, apparently it was shit.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, so I never...
Yeah, what's his face? The comedian.
Peele.
Yeah, Peele. He's made a bunch of overrated shit from what I hear.
Really?
Yeah, like Get Out.
What, you reckon that's overrated?
From what I hear, it is.
So you haven't seen the movie yourself?
Nope.
But you're just like, yep, I agree, it's bad.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Same
with Us.
He's making a new movie called Nope.
It's called Nope.
It is called Nope.
Nope.
I know nothing about the movie except for the name.
That fantastic title.
Yes.
Nope.
Sounds
like something a retarded person say.
Yeah.
For a movie title.
I think anyone could say the word nope if I'm honest. But
I've noticed a lot of titles, they just so shit, you know?
Well,
recently.
Name some.
Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. That is the title of the film.
I thought you were going to just stop at Resident Evil. I was like, oh, bold.
I mean, Resident Evil isn't a bad title. I wouldn't say. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
Well, yeah, that's what you said. Bold. Yes. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Welcome to Raccoon City. That is a tagline for a trailer. That's not a title for a movie.
That's true, actually. So the only way to slightly improve it then would be Resident Evil, Raccoon City.
Yeah, or Resident Evil,
or just Resident Evil. Yeah.
Resident Evil, Spencer Mansion, Resident Evil.
We should watch the Resident Evil movies.
I don't want to.
I know, that's why we should watch them.
I really don't. Those movies make me fucking angry.
That's why we should watch them. I think
it would be like Anthony. Well, did Anthony enjoy Monster Hunter? Did you go see Monster Hunter with us?
Yes.
You did. It was me, you, and Anthony, right?
Yes, it was.
It wasn't Vinny, right?
Vinny was... There was 4 of us.
Oh, it was Vinny as well.
Chris.
It was Chris. Right, it was Chris. Right.
Chris.
Yeah.
That was because I think we went with such low expectations.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't as bad as I was thinking it was gonna be, but there was things I didn't like too much.
It was okay. It was fine.
Yeah.
But also at the time we were playing a lot of Monster Hunter.
Yeah. But I guess Monster Hunter connoisseurs, people who just love the series, probably would have hated it.
See, I've got one problem with the series, and it's that they don't do health bars for enemies. That annoys me.
I don't mind it. No, I don't think that's such a problem.
Doing it the way that I was playing, it would have been helpful.
Gotta read the cues, man.
Yeah, but I mean, even then, it's like it's a hub. I get it.
I don't know. I don't think it really makes much.
We were
difference.
relying on our tour guide to just give us information.
Yeah, but you can sort of see like when they're in different phases and shit.
Yeah.
I don't really. Yeah. I don't think it's no. The big issue that I have with the movie is that the humans in that should be like superhuman. You know what I mean? To deal with the monsters, like they wouldn't be able to wield the weapons unless they were like super strong. And one of them fights Mila Jovovich and almost loses. It's like, nah, she'd be demolished. Like, literally, there's a manga that I read called Berserk. There are superhumans in that who can like cleave through like armored horses and people, with like massive swords and shit. And it's like, if you tried to wield the sword that the main character uses in real life, you'd break your fucking bones trying to swing it. You know what I mean? And you wouldn't be able to swing it because it's so heavy.
Right. So you have to be a superhuman to even wield it.
Yeah.
You want to apply that logic to Monster Hunter. I don't think that's stupid. I think that's agreeable.
It's true. Like, these big weapons wouldn't be able to be wielded unless they were superhuman in their strength level.
Because they'd make it based on the resources that they find in the movie, just like the game, yes?
Sort of, yeah.
So...
The Mila Jovovich shouldn't be able to fight like a big dragon thing, but neither should the people in the film either. Like they don't have the strength capabilities that you'd expect them to have.
And it doesn't even look like a case of the weapons lightweight but durable, because they're big.
No, they're
weapons.
so massive, they're so huge. It's like
you can't be even styrofoam. Like you see, like cosplayers and shit where they make like full scale costumes. Like even for Monster Hunter, for example, they'll make replicas of these weapons.
Kind of like Batman. You know what I mean? Batman is a superhuman, essentially. You wouldn't be able to do the things Batman does.
Well, that's why he's Batman.
If you were doing it, you'd be sweating, you'd be... The thing is, though, Batman.
Yeah.
Batman. Batman is, like, really muscular, like bodybuilder physique, but he's also incredibly athletic as well.
And you're saying...
You can't do both to the levels that he does.
That's why he's a fictional character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But they bend reality around.
See, hang on. You were saying about how Batman would be sweating and shit. Apparently, like if you look closely, you can see like when the reshoots Ben Affleck did for the Justice League movie, he's like, because he's less fit.
Yeah.
He's dying. He's not having a good time.
Oh.
Yeah, he's exhausted.
Yeah,
and that's not because of how bad the movie is. It's because it's just
the movie's bad though.
It's bad. It's
the reshoots.
Yeah, but the Zack Snyder's Justice League. Did you
Justice League or Justice League?
The Zack Snyder Justice League.
No, I'm saying, what do you think? It's better.
Definitely Zack Snyder Justice.
I don't know. I'd probably go with Justice. It's 2 hours shorter, dude.
Who gives a fuck?
It's 2 hours.
I don't give a shit.
It means a lot.
You have the patience of a squirrel.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I literally sat there and watched Justice League.
Yes.
That's fucking 4 hours.
Yes.
And I go out of my way to watch longer versions.
You didn't
of
watch it 4 hours in a row. We had to take a 2 hour break. Not 2 hour break.
Did we?
After 2 hours, we took a break.
That wasn't my fault. I would have sat there and watched it.
Probably, yes.
So my attention... We watched the extended cut of Watchmen the whole way through.
That is true. And it's because you were attentive that time, but in a general sense, you have the attention span of a squirrel.
When I'm watching a movie, I'm always attentive.
Not true. I've seen you pull out your phone multiple times. Many occasions.
What?
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Whenever we watch movies at home,
what's a movie?
If you're bored, shut the fuck up. If you're bored, you'll pull out your phone.
No, Justice League.
You think Justice League is better?
Yeah, generally.
Okay, that's a stupid take. You have a lot of
It's not.
takes.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a stupid take.
Yeah. It's not
Justice
even,
League
it's
is
not even
shit.
a movie that makes sense.
Same with Justice League. Zack Snyder's.
No,
same with
that makes a lot more sense.
It doesn't.
How?
Trust me, bro.
Nah, no.
Source, trust me.
Yeah, okay.
Source, my mom told me.
Any sort of credibility that I was trying to fish for, gone.
It's not true. That's literally not true. The thing is, you add 2 hours extra to the film, you're going to find a lot more flaws, and there are a lot more flaws that occur.
Yes, okay, I do agree with
some very similar, but also some that are like completely new to Zack Snyder's film that like ruin it as well. Like, I'm not saying Justice League is good.
All right, then.
I'm saying it's still like shit and shit, you know?
All right.
It's
That's
just
what I thought you were saying.
One is 2 hours shorter.
Yes.
Which
and
generally
you'd rather have a
means,
shorter movie.
Yeah, because what they do with Justice League, it doesn't. Certain things don't get much better. You know, like the Cyborg stuff generally is better than the Cyborg stuff in Justice League.
Yeah.
But almost everything else is, pretty much almost all the other character stuff is generally better.
Look, we could sit here talking more about it, but I don't know if I want to.
Fair enough.
Because it's
fair enough.
It's tough. All right, how about this?
Yeah.
Pitch your own Justice League movie.
Moss's
I don't know.
I haven't thought about it. Honestly, I haven't thought about like my own sort of Justice League film. The thing is, though, you'd have to get the characters right, which is an issue with the DCEU in general. Is that the characters weren't? They didn't do the origin. Not the origin, but they didn't do their introductions especially well. Especially Superman. Superman in the DCEU. The thing is, Superman in general, and this is, like, you can do it differently, but you got to do it well. Superman is a very optimistic character. He is an American, essentially. That is who he is. And then in the what is it called, Man of Steel?
Man of Steel, yeah.
It's not Man of Steel. In Red Son, they switch it around, and he's always a Soviet.
Yeah.
He's a son of the Soviets.
Bro.
But he more or less he doesn't consider himself to be Kryptonian, is the point.
He identifies more with Russia.
Well, depending on where he is, or who he's been raised by, he is essentially taking on the characteristics like of
which
the cancer.
Yeah, but that's the whole nature versus nurture debate.
I know.
That's the premise
and I don't think they do it well in Man of Steel, generally speaking.
Right.
And then you get to Justice League and all this, and he's putting on the suit and everything, and there's just nothing there. It's like, well, I don't know, you know. It's just the stories are done very poorly. That's the problem, generally speaking. They are. Like, Man of Steel is got problems, dude. His character's all over the place.
Yeah, well, he's just...
It's written badly, is what I'm saying.
No, I didn't prepare to defend this, and if
you don't need to.
No, because it's like we can have a proper discussion. But I'm trying to search my memory.
Okay, all right. Well, let's say, all right, my own Justice League, my own thing. You'd probably want to just do it a bit more simple, a bit easier. Just be like, yeah, Superman. He loves Earth. He wants to protect it. He loves the people. He's basically who Superman is normally.
Yeah.
You'd probably just you'd I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough. I don't know necessarily.
I mean, I wanted to ask a tough question, but actually have somewhere to go with it.
I probably want to do a proper live action version of The Dark Knight Returns or something, or just like a proper version of like the good stories. You know what I mean? Like that's.
Did you watch The Dark Knight Returns movie?
Like the animated. Yeah. I've seen like scenes and everything.
So no, because when I say I've seen scenes, you say, "Oh, so you haven't seen it."
I've never said that. You say that all the time.
Yeah. When I say, "Oh, I've seen bits and pieces," you go, "Okay, so you haven't seen the movie."
Okay, no, I've never said that.
Exactly
Literally
the same.
never said that.
There is verbal
I've literally
evidence.
never said that, not once.
Yep.
You cannot find evidence of this.
Yeah, evidence.
Literally never. I've never said
everywhere.
That any time.
It is everywhere. It's written all over the walls in this room.
But the scenes that I have seen, very cool. Him fighting Superman, it's done quite well. That one in that film, but Batman v Superman, it's just done horrendously. You know, like all he had to say, all Superman had to say is like, "They got my mom. They got my mom."
Yeah,
that's all. That's all he had to say.
It was a bit manufactured. Yes,
that is like. But then he just starts attacking him and shit. I'm like, oh, this is
like, stop, Bruce. You're not listening to me.
You're not listening.
But you're not saying anything.
Yeah, literally just tell him he's Lex Luthor's got my mum.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, even if it's that quick.
Help her.
He's like being punched. Like, Lex Luthor's got my mum.
He literally could do that. You know.
Yeah.
But the thing that makes it really bad is how he like turns it around at the end. It's like, Martha, save Martha. It's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That's his mother's name. That's my mom's name.
It is pretty dumb.
Batman v Superman, dude.
Yeah.
That movie.
Going back to Red Sun, imagine if so you're saying about how the aliens would join Russia. It's just Superman fucking rocks up.
Yep.
Next week.
Yeah, and then he's like shaking Putin's hand and everything. He's right next to him.
Like, oh no.
He's like fanboying. He's like, oh my god, it's Putin.
Yeah, it's like
that'd be so funny.
Yeah. Putin's he's not just standing there, he's shirtless on a horse.
Yeah, with Superman.
Yeah. Yep.
Superman's also on a horse. They're shaking hands.
I'm picturing Superman just like hovering, you know, like that ballerina pose he does.
Hovering above a horse.
Like next to Putin. So like they're at eye level.
All right.
But Putin's on a horse.
He's standing on the horse.
Yes. Yeah. Putin has to like angle all the way up
and Superman's saluting.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. No, I love that. He's on the stage. They're on the stage, and they're like, they meet. They shake hands. You know, Superman salutes. That'd be so fucking hilarious. Dude.
Oh no!
We will destroy our enemies. Superman's nodding. He's like, yeah.
And the rest of the world's like...
He's like Ivan Drago. Yeah. It's like, you know what I mean?
I'm picturing Ivan... I'm not even picturing Superman anymore. I'm picturing Ivan Drago in a Superman costume.
You're picturing Dolph Lundgren from Rocky IV.
No. I'm picturing Ivan Drago.
Oh, you're picturing
Ivan Drago. So, like, cause I know Dolph Lundgren looks like he's looked different throughout, but the specific look I'm
how he looks in Rocky IV.
Yes, which is Ivan Drago.
Absolutely.
Address the Superman,
and he salutes, and he, you know, that'd be so epic. I want new Rocky film. Putin's in it. They just add Putin in, and you got to see where Drago goes.
Yeah,
he just salutes.
So wait, are we talking like Forrest Gump style, or he's just like edited in?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Putin's edited in, and then they do like a body double. new scene added into the film where he just salutes him. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
It looks completely out of place and new and different. It's like this doesn't belong here.
What if there are movies out there where Putin's just inserted in, like, we just don't know about it?
That'd be cool.
That would be very cool. There's like a collection of movies.
It's just in like one frame. You can see his face.
No. We're not talking like Fight Club. Oh, imagine that. Yeah, Fight Club. Except instead of Brad Pitt, it's Putin.
That'd be good.
That'd be very funny.
That'd be good. It's not even like just his face on Brad Pitt. It's literally just Putin.
Yeah. Even the scenes where he like flicks in, it's Putin.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
But except it's not like a part of his imagination. It's actually Putin.
Yes. Yeah. But that involves changing the whole story.
Yeah.
Did we talk about how the ending of Fight Club was changed in China?
Yeah. No, we didn't. But that's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Oh, we might have. I don't know.
Maybe we talked about it elsewhere.
It was funny.
Yeah. So basically, for those who don't know, the ending of Fight Club, when all the buildings, when they basically bomb and all the buildings collapse, before that moment happens, in the new edit, it's a freeze frame and there's text on the screen where in China they're like, the terrorist attack failed and the authorities arrested all the culprits and they went to jail. Then that's it. The movie ends.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid.
I love that.
And now Fight Club's based on a book. The author of the book went out on Twitter and was like, yeah, this ending is more true to my vision. And everyone, everyone was like, what?
I want this. This is the new version.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then 2 weeks later, they changed it back.
I disavow the original version of Fight Club. This is the new version, the China version.
Yeah.
This is what I want in the film.
Yeah, but unfortunately, they changed it. And they changed it back, and now it's no longer like that. But to have the Chinese version of Fight Club, man, that'd be good. That'd be part of a historical movie collection.
Yeah. There are a few of those, a few of those movies that are just like gone. You know what I mean? Like I think there's a cut of this Orson Welles movie because Orson Welles was shafted after
1984.
1984. What the fuck are you talking about? After
I don't know. Fuck, that's the only thing I know about.
Fuck! Orson Welles, the movie, his big movie, Citizen Kane. Yeah, after that film, because it didn't do that well financially at the time, from what I remember. But it's fucking amazing film. But
why is it considered an amazing film?
just like how it's shot at the time, but also in general now the story still holds up.
Okay.
The character work still holds up. The acting is fantastic. It's really great.
So you're saying we should watch it?
I mean, I don't know if you'd like it, but it is. It's actually really. It's really cool. It's not like action packed film or anything like that. It's from the fucking 1940s or 30s, whatever.
Yeah. But
it's way ahead of its time. Basically, it really is. It's pretty crazy.
Okay.
Just a technical marvel. But he directed some other films, but he wouldn't get like cut rights for cutting the film, and whole chunks of certain films are just lost. You know what I mean? I think it's like Meet the Rosenbaums or something like that. I don't know. I forget what it's called, but it's like one chunk of the movie, like 1/3 or 4th of the 1/3 or like 40, 50 minutes just gone. You know what I mean?
Shit.
I hate that stuff. Like when whole chunks of the.
What was the movie? I know. I think we thought of the same movie.
I forget the name. I forget. Oh,
the violent one, where there was a movie that you were telling me about. How there was a version, like it was on film. And then they lost it.
Event Horizon.
That's the one.
Event Horizon.
Yeah.
The film currently is about 90 minutes. But the original cut of the film was actually about 130. Likely, if they were to have found all the footage and it was in decent condition, they likely would have... It probably would have been about 115, 120 minutes. They might not have used all the footage. But yeah, a lot of it was like the gore stuff and a lot of the violence. A lot of the character development for certain, like a lot of the character stuff was also removed for certain characters, like the doctor.
And it was worse for it, you think?
Yeah. Well, I would say the scenes like that show off like the people getting affected by hell and all this. It's probably better that it's minimal, but it would be cool if there was a little bit more of it in there. If they had the chance to re-edit some things, because the film had a very small editing window.
Gotcha.
For some reason at the time, like Paul W. Sanderson
just like some sort of
decided
crunch.
to do that.
Yeah,
and like the sound effects at the end, literally stock sound effects when Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill are fighting at the end. Like literally, it's like psh, psh, it's like obvious punching sound effects.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, it's so
That's
stupid.
So good.
It's so you know, like some of some of the effects are pretty good, but some of them not so much. But still, that film could have been like, I think it's his best film because of course he's fucking shit. But for the most part, because that's Paul W. Sanderson who did the Resident Evil films. That's probably his best film, and that and Mortal Kombat. Yeah,
not the new one.
Oh well, you know, Gangs of New York or whatever it is.
Yes.
The one with Daniel Day-Lewis, Leonardo DiCaprio, and
it sounds
Cameron
very
Diaz.
familiar. I think it came around. I think you were telling me about it the same day you were talking about. What's that movie where all the gangs are in one location and then the leader, the guy who's trying to unite them all, gets killed?
I'm not sure. It could be Gangs of New York.
Hang on, no. It was a movie. We started watching it. And there's a PlayStation game. What's that? What were you showing?
That's Gangs of New York. But
we haven't seen it. So the one I'm talking about, there's a PlayStation game, and it's gang members, and a gang gets framed for killing the leader of like the guy who's trying to unite all the gangs.
Oh, The Warriors.
That's it. The Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really cool movie.
Yes,
I really like The Warriors.
So I think when you were telling me about The Warriors, when you were telling me about what was the movie you showed me on your phone?
Gangs of New York.
Gangs of New York, yeah. So I think, like, is that the same genre?
No? No, it's quite different. Very
Fucking,
different.
I don't know, then. I swear.
Yeah, The Warriors, it's like New York, subway, sort of grimy. It's pretty cool, but it is quite different. It's basically I forgot what story it's based on, but it's basically these guys just got to get home. Okay. That's pretty much the story. That is the premise of the story, except it's
I've gone home before. I can relate to this.
Late 1970s gangs, you know. And it's so grimy and dirty. It's such a it's well shot, and they screwed it up a little bit with the director's version because they added in these like comic style transitions, and the original version didn't have those.
I think I remember you saying something about this
because we saw it in the limited, like in the small time we watched the film. We didn't watch all of it. We didn't even get halfway through.
Yeah,
but it's a really cool film. It's a low budget movie too. It's relatively low budget. But they do a lot with that budget, and it's great.
this is going to be a topic change, but you did say grimy and dirty, and that reminded me of a story that is considered to be grimy and dirty.
Yeah.
So this because we talked a lot about movies. I had one more thing to write down, that I had written down to say. This is just like a real life thing. I'm just telling you about. Last weekend, right? Yeah. Went drinking with some friends.
Nice.
Was at a club, but not for club things, but for drinking things.
Sweet.
And there were all different types of people there. And I watched a dude try and hit on a bride. There was a bride, right? Like, they were spending, like, their bridal party was going clubbing.
Yeah, it's probably not a great idea.
Right. But an even better idea is, like, seeing someone, obviously a bride, and go, you know what, I'm going to try... I'm going to try and get with her.
That's what we call testing character.
But the dude was...
No, not the dude. Yeah. Testing character of the bride.
What, so you think this guy was a double agent sent in by the groom?
No, it's a test for her. To see whether
No. Like, I didn't see anything happen.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the dude, he's going to hit on whoever, you know? But he doesn't know who the bride is.
But the dude... No. The bride was, like, still dressed like a bride.
Well, he probably doesn't know.
Well, that's right. You're framing it like you're
Dude,
like, I do that.
He just wants some, man.
That's what you're saying. Yeah,
no, it's very relatable.
Don't go to a bride if you want some.
He thinks she's like a princess. He's drunk.
No.
Yeah, man.
No. Very clearly a bride.
No, he doesn't know he's drunk, dude. He thinks he's like a Disney prince. She's like a Disney princess. So he's like, oh, I'm gonna go ask that girl out.
Nah, but the dude was.
But it's a test for her character.
Yeah, well.
To see whether she will or not.
What, he's testing it? You think?
No, it's a test for her, basically. See if she will. He doesn't know any. Like, he's just trying to hit.
But why?
It is a test.
I don't understand why. Like, very clearly a bride.
So
like, why? What do you mean so?
So a dude's trying to hit, man.
So your team.
No, I'm not saying. I'm understanding why he's doing it. I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I'm.
Because you're making it sound like you would.
I'm not on his team. Okay,
it
people do
like
this to me all the time.
I wonder why. I fucking wonder why.
No, I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Because I present an argument and then they're like, "Oh, you're on that side."
You clearly yes.
This literally happened when I was talking to some other friends about like Ukraine and shit.
Yeah.
They were getting pissed off at me because I was presenting other arguments.
Yeah.
Like, as to why Russia would do the things they're doing and all this. And they're like, what, are you siding with Russia? You siding with Putin?
Ah! And you're like, yes, obviously.
You know, I go insane.
Yeah.
Ah! I got a gun in my hand. Ah!
You've screamed 7 different ways in this recording.
I want to scream.
Oh.
People make me go insane because of their fucking retardation.
Yeah.
They don't understand.
I think...
That's what you're doing to me.
Yeah. But for me, it's funny. And
I know.
It's good fun. It's good fun. And I want to use that. I think we should call the episode "The Many Screams of Moss."
I think we should leave the title discussion out of the actual.
I don't know. I think it's fun sometimes. Sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not. No, that sounds like your response. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
Right, maybe we should actually.
I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Maybe I'll call it "The Many Screams of Moss." Maybe I won't.
Okay.
But I like the alliteration as well.
Yeah.
And basically, I was running out of things to say, so I threw it in there. Yeah. So
basically, I hate people.
Yes.
That is. Gangs of New York had a longer version, and Miramax forced him to cut it down.
Do you see what I mean?
And we'll never get it. We'll never get the long version of Gangs of New York.
And movies.
Anyway, that's what I wanted to say before, and I got that out.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
but anyway,
like having a fucking aneurysm. Like, you have to say it.
You're putting me into the camp of I'd hit a bride. That's literally not what I want to do.
Yeah, no,
I'm saying that's why he wants
hit a bride.
No, that's why he wants to do it.
Yeah.
That's literally. I'm saying that's why he wants to do it, and you're like, no, you're on that side. No.
Yes.
Literally, no.
That was the thing I watched happen. It wasn't successful, but it was interesting enough to write down as like, hey,
are you on the side of you wouldn't hit a bride in the face?
That's true. Yes, I wouldn't hit a bride in the face.
Not true. You would.
No, that's not true.
You're violent. He's violent. He's a violent man.
All right. Any final words? What's your catchphrase?
I want to die.
All right. I think that's a good.
Son of a bitch. That's my catchphrase.
All right. Fucking yeah.
Oh, people, man.
People
I want to kill people.
Great.
Oh, son of a bitch.